You want me to do the introduction?
Yeah.
Duh.
Yeah.
3, 2, 1. What's up, everybody? Welcome to the RockQuarry and Caveman's Superbowl prop bet extravaganza.
One time a year we dress up.
And we look good when we do it. This is not prop bets that have to deal with the game and what happens in the game, but other things like the National Anthem and halftime performances and stuff like that. So let's just get right into it, not mess around.
Dive right into the stuff.
Dive right into it.
First things first, we're going to talk about the National Anthem, pregame performances. We got Demi Lovato hitting the stage for the National Anthem. I believe she sang 3 or 4 times at World Series, boxing fights, and so on and so forth. Right now, we're going to go with the over-under on the time limit, set at 2 minutes and 4 seconds. Kick it off. What's your thought?
I'm an over man. When you look at her career as a National Anthem singer, as she's gotten older, her numbers have gotten longer in time. She really loves to hold that brave note for a long time. So I just think, with the way that it's a big stage, big game, she's ready to slay. And I just think she's going to slay the National Anthem, so I'm going over on the 204.
I completely agree. She loves to draw it out. She'll take those pauses, make sure the song hits you, and then stretch out any note that you can. It'll be great. Next is, will she be wearing a dress, skirt, or gown?
I'm going to say yes. Why wouldn't she wear a dress? Yes to the dress like last year.
Yes to the dress. That's the motto. Third, moving on to mic stand. Will there be a mic stand, or will she just rock it in her hand?
I think she's going straight hand, no mic stand.
Really, to get into the performance, she'll want it in her hand too, to draw out those notes. I think there was a couple times at the World Series she performed that, where it was at a mic stand. And it seems awkward because you sit there with your arms crossed and you're just singing the National Anthem like you're 3rd grade at the choir or something like that. All right, lastly for National Anthem, will she have just a standard black microphone, or is she going to bedazzle it up and give some color?
I think she's going to be giving us some color, not just straight black. Lady Gaga did all silver bedazzled one, so I could see Demi just feeling herself, and coming out and just doing it up.
Yeah, I think she had a silver one at the Mayweather-McGregor fight too.
Correct.
So I'd agree. It's Miami. Why would you do something plain and simple? So, yeah, let's recap real quick.
Okay.
Over 204.
Mm-hmm.
Yes to the dress.
Mm-hmm.
No mic stand. And other than a black mic, just take the field. All right, now that we've covered National Anthem, let's move on closer to center field where the teams actually kind of get involved. Almost shaking hands, but not quite for the first bet. What's the first one? Kick it off.
First bet I love in the games is coin toss, heads or tails. This is always highly debated, but it's one of the best props to get you going right before the game starts. So what are you thinking there?
Tails never fails.
Tails never fails.
Gotta go tails never fails.
If you listen to the most recent podcast, the Big Time Babble, we did an experiment and tails failed, but we were getting all the heads out of the way, so go tails with that.
Yeah, my betting motto is, if you're in a winning streak, you want to hit a little slump before the big bets.
Correct.
Anyway, so
that's correct.
We're good.
So then, after you get the coin toss out of the way, teams are going to take the fields. They have a bet that is first coach to be mentioned, Andy Reid or Kyle Shanahan. What say you?
I actually had to think about that one a little bit. It's like, does it depend on who gets the ball first? If the Niners get the ball first, are they going to dive into Kyle Shanahan, offensive coordinator, Super Bowl a few years ago, or are they? I think they're going to dive right into the Andy Reid story before the kickoff even. They're just going to be like, all right, Andy Reid hasn't been in this game in a long time. He's been waiting a long time to win it. Let's see. So we're going with Andy Reid. Big
Andy
tomato
Reid
himself.
Another great bet, and we kind of touched on this the last time we did this, but a scoring drive that's going to take less time than the National Anthem. So scoring drive under 2 minutes and 4 seconds.
I think we got to say yes to that. I don't think it hit last year, but that was a little bit quicker of a National Anthem, and those teams sucked.
I'm pretty sure last year we said no because we said.
Well, I think I debated you in it, is what I said.
Okay.
But I'm feeling the same thing I felt last year.
Go back on the footage. We literally said the Kansas City Chiefs aren't out there on the field. They can't. These teams. I maybe said that they can't score as fast.
I think you did say that. Yeah.
So go to the tape.
The Chiefs are on the field this time.
Yeah, so I could see it. You know, a long touchdown.
Either team.
30 seconds.
Either team this year can blow
True.
it up, and I still think, since it's over the 2 minutes, if the team gets the ball back with a minute 30 left in the half or minute 30 left in the game, they got to drive down and score. They're going to put up some points. So I think yes.
Next bet, one of my favorite bets, is how many times are they going to mention the 28-3 comeback by the Patriots over the Atlanta Falcons, where Kyle Shanahan was the offensive coordinator, over 0.5. What do you think?
They're definitely going to mention it at least once. I wouldn't be surprised if the first time they talk about Kyle Shanahan, they mention the 28-3 comeback. I don't think they'll mention it much more than that, but they'll definitely have to mention it, especially it was so recent and was this first Super Bowl in like 2 decades, it feels like, without the Patriots in it. So they definitely got to bring them up somehow.
Yeah, I agree. Probably you're going to have to mention it at least once. All right, so another interesting little prop that I'm very intrigued on is, will a non-QB throw a TD? Yes or no? The odds for yes, plus 315, no, minus 530.
We should have looked up the stats. Like, how many times has that occurred in the last few Super Bowls? Because I feel like it's happened the last 3 years, to be honest.
Yeah, what, there was the Philly special.
The Philly special.
I don't think there was one last year.
I don't remember the game last year, I'm going to be honest.
The only thing that I can see is Sammy Watkins has thrown a couple of passes. Manny has thrown a couple. I think even maybe it's just Emmanuel, but there's going to be some trick plays. They're going to be trying to outsmart each other because it's a bunch of offensive-minded guys over here. But I'm just going to throw money on yes for fun.
Yeah, I'm going to throw money on yes as well. It'd be foolish to bet no. The odds are terrible. Throw money on the yes. Do it.
Another good one. I think we did this one last year too. Will the game ever be tied after 0-0?
You know what? I think I'm going to go with the no on this one. I don't know what you thought.
What?
We didn't talk about this before. Will it be tied 0-0 or after 0-0?
Let me look at my notes. I said no. I think
you said no as well? Wow.
There's going to be a lot of touchdowns, but there's going to be a couple of times where it's field goals.
Yeah,
I think
field
that's
goals
where it's going to offset.
and all this stuff.
It's going to be maybe someone punts right at the beginning, or a touchdown, field goal, or
a team goes up 10-0 or something
exactly.
like that.
And then it's like, I go ahead of you, I go ahead of you, I go ahead of you. It's going to be like that is what I think. So I'm going with the no. Covering up the game stuff, one of our favorite bets, Gatorade color. So this is going to be very interesting this year. We got lime at plus 450, orange at plus 600, red at plus 350, clear at plus 800, and blue at plus 900, and purple at minus 120. So just a quick fun fact, everyone is loving red, but I read a quick factoid that most teams don't have red on the sidelines because if you get it on white or on the white jerseys, the referees think that it's blood and they make you go out of the game. I'm leaning clear.
I think clear is going to be
clear and lime.
That's where I'm leaning too. I think clear is going to be the dark horse that finally hits. It hasn't hit in a long time, but who knows? The team will get excited, just grab the full water jug and dump it on them. So I'm digging the clear.
That's what we can only hope for.
Yeah, we've done pretty good on the Gatorade bets in the past, so I'm feeling clear this year. Quick recap.
Sorry. We're going tails never fails. Andy Reid first coach. Yes, there's going to be a fast scoring drive than the National Anthem. Under or over. Wait, is it over? Yeah, over the mentioning the 28-3 comeback. Yes to the non-QB throwing a TD. Game tied after 0-0. No. Gatorade color, lime, and clear. So while the game is going on, there's this thing called halftime.
All right, Scotty P's back.
I don't know if you ever heard of it, but there's some good prop bets on that. So what do you got for the halftime, old Caveman?
All right, halftime. We got J-Lo, Jennifer Lopez, and Shakira performing the halftime show. The Pepsi halftime show. I feel like there's normally more better bets, but there's
No
some
matter.
some decent ones this year. We got to kick it off. How many times will A-Rod be shown during the halftime show? Over or under 0.5?
I think definitely under. I mean, why would you have this big, phenomenal show just to cut the cameras to A-Rod sitting there in a suite? Possibly before, possibly during the game when they're hyping up the show, they might be like, hey, here's A-Rod, but I don't think during halftime, so I'm going to go under 0.5.
I agree completely with you. The only thing that has me curious is like, when are they gonna start that bet? Is it the first time J-Lo drops a note on the mic, or is it gonna be while they're putting together stuff and taking down stuff? Like, I don't know how long the interval is, but if it's from when she starts singing to when they stop singing, there's no way they show it. Next, wardrobe changes are always a fun thing during the halftime show. They got J-Lo's line set at over under 2.5. What are you thinking?
I'm going over. She's definitely going to do a couple of quick changes.
I have no idea how the show's going to go, but I imagine J-Lo's going to kind of kick it off, then Shakira will come in, and they'll kind of go back and forth a little bit, and then they'll just end together, maybe?
Yeah, they definitely will do a couple of songs together. I don't know any songs that they have together, but we'll see.
Goofy bet they got out there. Will J-Lo or Shakira twerk? A twerk is defined as them bending down and shaking their booty, I guess.
Why don't you show us how to twerk?
Yeah,
Caveman?
1 second now. Not enough space for that. They got the odds at yes, plus 170, and no, minus 250. You think either of them are going to twerk?
No way. I don't think so.
I don't think so either.
Shakira's not a big twerker.
I don't know. They're big. They're more just like belly dancers. They're not twerkers.
All the horny gamblers of America are like, yes, there's going to be twerking.
No, they're just clicking their mouse
Yes,
as fast
exactly.
as they can.
How
Oh,
much
jeez.
money can I put on twerking?
Then they gotta go to the bathroom. All right. Next, we'll move on to some appearances. First one that we're gonna talk about is the DJ Khaled appearance. Yes at plus 175, no at minus 260.
I mean, we the best, so
We the best.
DJ Khaled, definitely. It's Miami.
It's Miami.
He's from the 305. He's pretty big in the scene. So I'm going yes. I'm
Yeah,
going
DJ
yes.
Khaled, I like the yes. Last, going with Will Smith. Yes at plus 90, no at minus 480.
290 plus 290.
Oh, that's what I said.
No, it's not. I want to say yes just for fun. I think it makes sense. Bring him out, do a Welcome to Miami song. They have some parts in there where there's some Latin singing and Latin music in the music video.
I don't see it as very likely, but I'm gonna bet yes, just in hopes of it. Like, I'm just
You're
just
like
gonna
waiting
bet it
for
and will it to happen. Quick recap then. Got how many times will A-Rod be shown? Over under 0.5. Hit the under. Wardrobe changes over or for J-Lo over under 2.5. Hit the over. J-Lo or Shakira twerking? No. DJ Khaled and Will Smith, both appearances. Hit yes on both of those. So not only do we have a lot of fun stuff going on with the Super Bowl, but perhaps equal great event is going on. That's called the Puppy Bowl. I think there's a few bets out on there for that.
There's a lot of bets. Puppy Bowl is huge, and it's been huge for the last couple of years. First thing you want to see is who's going to win the Puppy Bowl, Team Fluff or Team Rough. Team Fluff is favored minus 7.5.
Go with Team Rough. I think I went Team Fluff last year. They let me down.
So, some interesting factoids. 2015 was when they started keeping score. Team Rough won that 70-44. The next year, Team Fluff ran away with it 93-38. Then after that, things got a little more intense. Team Fluff wins 52-47, so pretty close. And last year, Team Rough wins 59-51. So I'm on your side. Take Team Rough with the
Team
points.
Rough, yeah, Team Rough with the
If
points.
it's going to be a close one, take it with the points. They've made it more. I think they've tried to make the rules and stuff more sporty, you know.
Which is hilarious to think about. Just dogs running around the thing.
Yeah, and they're
creating
calling
rules.
touchdowns and stuff.
Yeah,
So,
pretty sad.
but I'm going to take Team Rough.
Team Rough
plus-
this year.
plus
Let's go.
7.5.
Let's go.
After that, we got to look at who's the MVP going to be. The bet that I like is the first letter of the name of the MVP. A through J or K through Z.
I think I'm gonna go with A through J.
Holy moly, this is the first one that we don't agree on. I'm going to go K through Z.
But we looked it up. It's pretty even, split down the line. There's 21 pups, A through J, and 21 K through Z. I'm sticking with my original analysis, and we're going A through J.
That's where we're butting heads. Going back to the MVP, we got to look at what the gender of the MVP is going to be, male or female. Odds on female, even.
Female. I think it's a lady's time to shine. Nice little girl pup. It's going to be a little bit bigger than the boy pups. That's how maturity works, I think. Maybe, I don't know. But we're going with the females. We're going to get it done.
Yeah, I like females too. Even odds, you got to take that when you can get it, especially in this puppy bowl. MVP age, over 17 and a half weeks or under 17 and a half weeks.
Got to go over. The older pups are more experienced. They're more dominant. They're ready to play. So got to go with the over 17 and a half weeks.
Yeah, I pick over just because it makes more sense and it has better odds, plus 130. Do they even have any puppies that are that old?
Yeah, I did the list. There's 17 dogs that are over 17 and a half. So.
Well, there you go. I would take that. I would like to take that. We're taking Team Rough plus 7.5. Love it. He's going A through J for MVP. I'm going K through Z. We're getting a female MVP this year. This one's for the girls. And then we're going to go over 17 and a half weeks for the puppy age for the MVP. I think these 20 bets we got here,
we're going to make some money.
You're going to hit like at least 95%.
Yeah.
Which means you're going to miss one. And that's not good math. But
all we ask is give us 5% royalties. So on whatever hits, give us 5%.
So yeah, if you do good off of this, let us know so we can tell people about it. We're obviously going really big in the gambling scene right now. Hit the fucking subscribe, hit the like, give us a comment what you think. Follow us on Twitter, follow us on Instagram. Look out for some podcasts, look out for some other sweet videos. Big time Babble, baby.
Check us out.